All right, ladies, we have made it to Persephone, and I'm so excited about Persephone because we are going to go a little bit more erotic for these. Persephone is, her archetype is the maiden, but she is queen of the underworld, goddess of spring. If you know anything about the mythology, Hades actually captured her, took her down to hell, and she secretly loved it. So we're gonna tap into that darker side of ourselves, really pull out the 50 shades of gray in us. So let's go ahead and jump into those poses really quick. First one's gonna be a booty pose. So don't concentrate on it too hard. We are just gonna get a snap of the booty and that's all you gotta focus on. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and zip into the pose because I don't want to have to do it again. We're going to go ahead and be on our hands, handstand here. The booty can rest, but cinch it up. And then your feet are going to be asymmetrical. Perfect. Bam. That's a more fun booty shot than you have ever gotten before, I can promise you. So I hope that inspired you a little bit. Let's go ahead and move on to the next pose because this one is super, super saucy. All right, so if you've seen me before, I've done a pose where, let me actually go to this, let's do this side. Make sure you can still see me. Perfect. All right, so what we're gonna do, you can start off in, on all fours. What we're gonna do is we're gonna widen our legs a little bit, and my feet, whether or not you have this headrest on the back of your couch or wherever you're doing this pose on your bed, these feet are going to be up regardless, and try to asymmetrical them as usual. So your feet are spread. You're going to go down this way like a puppy dog pose in yoga, and then you're going to grab your head this way. Now I can't lengthen all the way on this, but you can bring your whole body down like that. And the difference in this one is, I'm going to take the pose from this way so I can show you the pose. But when you're taking this photo, I want you to bring your camera right over here, right behind your booty. And that's going to give you that really saucy angle. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this picture really quick in just the pose in general so you know exactly what the pose looks like. And then I want to encourage you to kind of move your camera around and stuff like that to kind of play with it. Hoya. So that's what that pose looks like. All right, so let's take a look at this next pose. This next pose is, it's kind of a variation, but I know it's going to spawn a lot of inspiration just based on the key points of it, but your pose is gonna look a lot different depending on where you're shooting from, what kind of piece of furniture you're using, etc. So if you're using a chair, you'll be right at the end here so that you can kind of prop yourself up on the headrest. Now I'm gonna be using this chase, so if you're using like a couch or something like that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come right to the side. You can even have half of your booty cheek on the couch and then the other half of the booty cheek off. That way you still get that rounding right here instead of right here, and then it's like where your booty at. So we're gonna pull half of our booty right here. We're gonna pull this, we're gonna bend this leg down more. This one's gonna come up more. We're gonna reach back like we're lounging this way. We're gonna take this hand, this left hand right here, and we're gonna put it right here on your inner thigh. You're gonna arch your back, close your eyes, breathe in and out of your mouth. So obviously there's gonna be lots of different variations of that, but you can easily create that really saucy picture by taking your hand and putting it on your inner thigh. Super, super sexy. Let's go ahead and grab my selfie really quick so you can see exactly what that pose looks like. Perfect. And those are your Persephone poses. I'm so excited by those. I hope this really gets you in the zone and really starts getting you inspired like intensely for these pictures. And again, thank you so much for joining me for the Persephone sequence.